Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's Westcoast Ramble, episode 13. What do you think about that?
I know.
And we have another musical guest. What do you think about that?
I think they're supposed to be kind of good, too.
I'm not sure about that, but America will find out. Our 10 listeners will find out, Jeff, because it's your band, Jeff West and the Witwoods.
It might be 11 this week, because I told my mom. So.
Your mom.
Yeah.
And your mom's online, finally.
Gosh,
and you're not online.
I'm plumb out of line, as you know.
That's the problem. So, hey, before we get started, we got 3 other guys in the studio. Who are they?
They're the Witwoods.
Yeah.
On guitar, we got Gene Cornwell.
Gene, say hi. Let the folks know.
Hello, everybody.
That's
and
Gene.
vocals.
And vocals.
And 12-string, too, later.
All right. Then who you got on drums?
We got Tony De Herrera on the drums, the Glenn Ford of the band. It's a podcast, so you can't tell that, but
No,
you'll have to buy the record, see?
No, he looks young, dude. He's like, yeah.
I'm glad someone does. It's not me. It's not me. Right. And we got Russell Scott, my old friend on the bass.
That's Russell Witwood to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he changed his name for the band?
Yeah.
He's trying to take over for creative control?
Well,
Right.
Well, Jeff, you know what? We're going to switch things around. We're going to do our, Facebook post bumper. And now we're going to switch things around on you, mister, and now you're going to do it with your band. Let's do it. Let's hear our Facebook post
let's
bumper.
do the intro to
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Facebook post.
Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you.
Wow, dude, you're beating out Pope Paul and the Illegals for, like, dominance over the garage stuff. We made a joke, friends, about, like, whoever does the best bumper gets, like, 5 minutes in the garage to pick out whatever they want.
You know, like a split hose.
I like that Gretchen New Yorker out there.
No, that's what Pope Paul said. That's by default that was out there. It's supposed to be in the studio. Don't get what's in here.
Wow.
Okay, hey, we did Facebook posts, and you know what's going on with West Coast Ramble, Jeff?
What is?
We're growing.
Good.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit into these shoes on the way over. Maybe
And
that's
don't
it.
giggle when I say the word grow.
Oh.
But anyways, we were saying we're international. About 10 shows ago, I said we're international because Tatsuo Endo from Japan was listening.
Yeah.
Well, he finally wrote back and he says, "Yes, you are international. I'm listening from Yokohama, Japan, where Jeff played many years ago."
That's right.
You never told me you were in Japan.
We did one fly right show there one time.
What?
We went all the way there for one show. And we were all into it because no one had ever been there. So we said, it's only one show, but we were all agreed to go.
They kicked
it
you
was
out.
fun. Yeah.
Wow.
Long flight.
Yeah. Why you only do one show? How come you haven't been back there?
Beats the hell out of me.
Well, maybe
I'm not a fly ride anymore. Maybe they have been back. I don't know.
Do you have a message for Tatsuo Endo right now?
Cheapers.
Whitwoods
Thanks for having us.
Whitwoods are coming to Yokohama.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You might, yeah, Tatsuo Endo. If you got room at your flat, could you house 4 guys for a week?
That's farther than Bakersfield.
That'd be a cool gig. Okay. Anyway, now let's go back to we also had another event where was it last week? We talked about Abby getting in a fight with Mike Stand.
Wow.
Oh,
Remember that? We were
yeah.
talking about that controversy.
She's
Who
kind of
won?
rough sometimes.
She's not-
Who won?
She's the sweetest woman.
No, I know. That's why I said
And Mike
that.
is the sweetest guy.
I
But
know.
apparently they want to fight, or we're making it up, one or the other. But Pope Paul encouraged it. He said, "Hey, make that fight happen."
Get in the pod ring.
Yeah,
Right.
which is weird for a guy named Pope. Like
I
you would
know.
think he'd be like, "Peace, everybody," but he wants to fight. He's a different kind of Pope.
Wow.
He's blessed.
Wow.
Okay, and a couple more, and then we're going to start with music. But we got the Rayford brothers were on last week,
Oh, yeah.
and I posted a picture of the Chicken Delight record that
That was
the
good.
Link Rayford
Yeah.
got out. Yeah, and David Valdez says, "Finger licking good," but it wasn't a Colonel Sanders chicken; it was Chicken Delight.
Yeah, they might not like that.
Yeah, it's like cross.
Well, they could use the help. They're not around like they used to be. Maybe it'll be a boost.
I don't think they're around at all. The only thing that's left is their record. Okay, and then let's see. And then OC Roots Music wrote the Rayford brothers should play that song that's on the box top of the chicken.
That would be. They should really.
But the problem is the song that we played. It was supposed to be in 33, but we played it at 45, so it was a little fast.
No, I think it was the right speed.
Did you?
Yes.
No, it wasn't. Dude, it was
Yes,
so
it
fast.
was. The guitar would have sounded like split octave or something, and it didn't do
really?
that.
I
It was just go-go stuff.
well, maybe we'll have to fight after Mike and Abby.
It was, that was normal.
Yeah, I beg to differ, friend.
Well,
Okay, let's see. Hey. Let's see. Abby wrote she loved the live feed when the Rayford brothers were in the studio. I guess she was watching the live feed that the Rayford brothers put up.
Yeah.
They had a lot of people
Miles
watching
set that up in there. Yeah.
I think they had like 700 people look at that. That's amazing since we only have like 10 people listen to our podcast.
We got to work on that. Yeah.
Okay, and then almost, hey, your friend Hanley Page.
Yes.
We started out kind of slow with his podcast, but then our friend Robert, aka Big Sandy, wrote excellent episode. What a character.
Yeah, I knew that would. I knew he'd be terrific on that.
Yeah,
It's
and then
like a music lesson in there.
and Abby
And he's a comedian.
and Abby wrote in and said, "Wow, just wow." So right after that, I would always check how many people are watching this stuff. But right after those comments, like we got a whole bunch of other people were checking it out and listening to it.
So that stuff does do some good then.
yeah. So hey, friends, if you're out there and you hear this, please share or comment on this so we can help going with this podcast. And maybe we can make some money because Jeff needs like 20. If Jeff could just make $20 per podcast, it would pay for the gas to get over here.
Well, I'm not driving those kind of cars anymore, but they're in my driveway though.
$10.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's enough. That's it for That's it for Facebook post. Jeff,
It's a good one.
let's quit messing around and do a song. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get mad here.
Why? Now, what is the? This is what my favorite song of you guys. It's makes me mad. What's the premise for this?
Well, it's because it's unhealthy to hold all that in, and it's normal to haul off and get mad.
There's a lot of mad.
Or you might, axe murder like a schoolhouse full of kids or something if you let it all build
Rated
up.
Rated G.
That almost happened to me on the way over here. No,
Hey, lighten up, Jeff. Okay.
I never been a co-host and the musical guest at the same time. I'm just digesting all this.
Under pressure.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I used to be a happy fella, so I always thought. Grew up taking what was given, learning things that I was taught. As the years went on, I tried to listen to other points of view. Some were in there along the way, well, I got a shorter fuse, and that made me mad. A lot of things make me mad. I really always thought myself a given kind of sort. I give the benefit of the doubt, try to be the good old sport. Then somebody come along, try to prove the point, take advantage of blame, being nice. So that's when I got annoyed, and that made me mad. A lot of things make me mad. I wanna just explode. I want it overload. I guess a whole lot of things are making me mad. Yeah.
good, Jeff.
Not really.
It wasn't.
No, I mean I'm not really mad.
Oh, I thought you were saying you didn't like the version of the song.
No, I don't know. I haven't heard it back yet.
Okay. Oh, good.
No, it's
Yes.
all right.
No, that sounded awesome.
Well, thank you.
I know you got good players. Actually, this
Yes,
whole
I
band it started out kind of like the Vocatones. You know, a little bit of Vocatones, and then you got you jumping in there with all your vocals and whatnot, and now you got Russell on bass.
I know.
And if people have been around, you know Russell
old
from
times.
Russell Scott and the Red Hots. What other bands you played in? You got 30 seconds to tell us every single band that you've been in the last 25, 30
The
years.
first band was the Rockin' Renegades
Okay,
with
Rockin'
Sean Castillo, who's out in San Antonio, and my old buddy Sean Larimore, may he rest in peace. Then there was Dee Lannon and the Rhythm Rustlers in the early 90s, which is where I met Philippe, my current drummer in the Red Hots. Played with Rosie Flores, Rosie and the Reverbs with James Infeld and Donald Lindley and Rosie. We backed up Janice Martin and Wanda Jackson on her record, but I've actually never got to play with Janice Martin. I did play with Wanda live, but never got to even meet the great Janice Martin. But we still have her records.
Ah,
She was really nice.
Oh yeah, Bobby and those guys all told me.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, right now I'm playing with Flat Top Tom and the Jump Cats, which is a 8-piece jump blues band.
Yeah.
We play a lot of like swing dances and blues clubs and that type of stuff.
Cool.
And I play with Elvis. My buddy Scott Bruce does a 50s Elvis show. We used to do it once a month at Disneyland, but
Yeah.
Darth Vader built a house on our stage, so now they don't have us back anymore.
Oh, so you got pushed out by the Vader.
Yeah.
So you start on this band. I noticed when I saw you, and you said Russell was going to be in the band. Before you had Bobby Kavanagh on slap bass, and now you got electric bass, which I assume that you could play pretty well, and you do.
Well,
awesome.
I'm learning.
And no one has seen Russell play
I
this.
like it.
This band is teaching me. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I thought about. Like, most of these, retro bands and stuff like that. It's 145 and all this stuff, but now your songs, Jeff, I gotta admit, it's a little closer to Squeeze.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah,
I know it's poppy. Yeah.
yeah. So like, and I saw.
It's
when
not
I
a
saw-
dirty word.
I
Pop's
saw you
not
guys
a dirty
playing.
word.
Russell was playing bass for you guys, and Russell was kind of sweating, and I'm all, dude, that's hard stuff. If Russell is sweating for all these chords that you're putting.
Well, plus the air conditioning over there was freezing our guitar
Well, it was
player.
drying me out too.
Oh.
It's right next to me.
all right.
It's way warmer than I'm used to at my house. So.
Okay. So yeah, I did.
And
wanna-
Gene can attest to that.
Right.
Well, I did want to go into like what the what your band is. It basically, I love the duo vocals with Gene on it, but
Me
you've
too.
got.
Me too.
I'd say it's like a mix of Everly Brothers,
Right.
but it's a little tougher. So it's like Everly Brothers meets Buck Owens and Don.
Excellent.
That's
excellent.
fine
Is that
with me.
what you
Good
say?
company.
I'm liking all of this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I first heard him, I also heard Van Morrison and Creedence and the Byrds and
Yeah,
the
we're in good
Buffalo
company.
Springfield and
We like them all.
there's all kinds of. I don't know if those bands might be too new for you. You might not know who they are. They
funny.
weren't from the 50s. They were from the 60s. And,
Is that okay for a retro band to like bands from like 1972 or stuff like that? Is that okay?
It's all right with me.
as long as they're musicians?
really hooky
If
and-
they're musicians, they like music.
Killer groove.
I don't
yeah.
follow all those silly rules.
If they're
anyway.
pretentious, they follow rules about like
That's right.
being a Stones or a Beatle guy, or
Yeah.
it's like I like the
I
Stones
like
too,
both of them.
but I'm a Beatle
And
guy.
Bob Dylan, too.
Right.
I like the Stones just fine, but Lennon and McCartney,
Oh,
hard
boy.
to beat that.
Yeah. So what's your next song, Jeff? What are you gonna do?
This is off of our record that came out last fall. It's a double album called Too Many Sides, but the track we're going to play right now is called The Ride.
Right on.
There was this old song about a love roller coaster. I try to put it out of my mind. Yeah, silly old song sick of all the lies, but I got a ticket for a ride. It's too late to try to trade your place in line. You got your reservation and I got mine. You know, sometimes I wanna hide. I get so sick of all the lies, but I got a ticket for the ride. Ain't it funny how time can make things look different, make everything a whole other way? Yeah, it ain't just love, but it's a life roller coaster. We've all got tickets on the day. You know, sometimes I wanna hide. I get so sick of all the lies, but I got a ticket for the ride. You know, sometimes I wanna hide. I get so sick of all the lies, but I got a ticket for the ride.
Okay, you know what? And what I really like, I love all those licks that you have, man. You want to know why? Because, like, you know, when you're young, you want to just, like, play as many notes as you possibly
Oh,
can
yeah.
to impress as many people. But it takes a long time to learn, like, to know just the right notes to play at the right time. To
I think that's what's cool about a lot of the music out of the early to mid 60s. They were just perfect for that right balance because there'd be other things going on with a lot of these songs, like the Ricky Nelson songs. And I love that variety where it's not so dominant, which, you know, I love the guitar, but it's great when, like, Ricky Nelson would have strings and you'd hear, or even like a Connie Francis song with that great double tracking vocal, that it just almost makes the guitar part stand out more, and you're like waiting for that killer riff that you know or that part
Yeah.
that you know. So it's not too busy. So that's kind of, and I'm from the Duane Eddy school of guitar playing, and I always kind of prefer that.
yeah, you
approach.
definitely got a lot of twang in there.
Love that too.
Twang's the thing.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
That's right.
You bitch.
Yeah. So okay,
Everything.
so you'd say Dwayne. So for someone who says, oh, I like the way Gene plays guitar.
Oh, thank you.
What other artists would I listen to get that kind of style? Name 3 guys.
Oh boy, not that I'm in that realm, but George Harrison for sure. As far as that whole variety, again, because I don't want to overdo the fact that I love all that really low, twangy, low end stuff, which I do a lot of, but definitely like how George Harrison would mix things up a little bit, just more from the approach of the hook and the melody of it. That's something kind of memorable. So I always work on that, and then probably good grief, Don Rich, just for that bright, in your face, trebly, edgy,
Yeah.
country picking stuff.
Yeah. Even though he was on a telly.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare
But
you.
you know, I play
Another twangy guitar.
But I play these Dynasonic pickups on my Gretches, which
Yeah.
gives it that. I mean, people sometimes when they hear it, they think, "Oh, it's so in your face with that trebliness of it." But then, you know,
No, what I like about it is it cuts through. Like with your band,
yeah.
Jeff, with your band, I can hear every instrument. It isn't like a
Good.
big old wall of sound,
Yeah.
an amalgamation of tones, if you will. Which
It's
is
normal.
kind of
That's
amazing.
It sounds normal.
Yeah.
When you were talking about those twangy guitars, I always think of Dave Gonzalez with his Guild,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
which
God.
he got that big twang, and then
P90
that,
twang. Yeah.
that with the Paladins, he was always reminding me of Duane Eddy and with his big
Yeah.
big twangy
Yeah.
tone.
and he's always on
In
that,
public.
he's always on that neck pickup. But you know, I don't know. I
that
don't think I've ever
fat-
heard him play the bridge pickup on that thing.
Yeah, I loved about Dave Gonzalez too is like that guy. He could do Stevie Ray Vaughan
Oh,
if he
boy.
wanted to.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me is he was such a showman. Like he would be
Man.
Dave Gonzalez from the Paladins. Everybody, if you don't know that. But anyways, he'd be doing a solo, but he would be holding on one high note and just making
yeah.
this
Sure.
crazy face. And like I'd be watching and I'd go, hold on a second. he's just doing one note and
Yeah.
making a face, but why do I feel this excitement
Sure.
inside of me? You know?
Because he's working that note for everything it's worth.
right.
Man.
Yeah, dude, that guy could get more out of one note than like the average guy could get out of like 50.
And then when he was in the
notes.
Hacienda Brothers,
But
he was
that's
playing
a
that
lot
baritone.
better.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
talk about low end.
Enough about those bands. What about Jeff? I want to find out about your evolution because you started out with. Well, I first saw you in the Sun Demons.
Yeah,
Then you go to Big Sandy and you stay there for 12 years playing bass.
13 actually.
13,
but,
my
It was
apologies.
interrupted for a bit, but
And then you left because of your ulnar nerve. We don't need to get into
yeah.
that. You had
okay,
an injury.
that was another show. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
No more bass for Jeff.
it was
Bottom
a
line. That's
cooking
all.
accident.
No, well,
Camping
cooking
accident?
on the bass maybe.
Yeah.
But hopefully.
But the thing that kind of settled. So you started the Witwoods, but then you talked to Robert Big Sandy, and he was. What did he say about you guys? That he said this is the band you should have always done, or what was he saying?
Something like that. Yeah. He liked it. Is the bottom line.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. I think he was going more like you had all these songs, but you never you never like put them out there.
yeah.
Why didn't you ever put those songs out there, Jeff?
I'm
Why-
still writing them, but
yeah.
some of them are go
Well,
back
some
a
of them
ways.
are out there. Nick Lowe recorded one of his songs.
Oh, that's
Big
killer.
Sandy's recorded a few of them.
Yeah. So I've,
Wow.
And,
I'm
Elton
catching
John,
up.
if you'd like a few, I'm sure that he'd let you.
Keep throwing some names out there.
So
yeah,
sort
all
of
comers.
yeah. So you're sort of like a Carole King, sort of like never.
I don't have the legs for it though.
Plus you played piano, but all right. Well, anyways,
Plus, Gary Goffin already left him.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that Gary.
hey man, you guys want to do another song?
Yeah, we're gonna switch over to the 12 now.
What were we gonna do, Jeff? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do. We're gonna
a
feature that
beverage?
12-string of jeans, and this is called "Something to Keep You Alive."
I keep hearing all the things that don't need repeating, stacking up from the ceiling to the floor. Yeah, these double talking's even affecting the walking. I wish that they'd walk out the door. Some of the lies that they try to use twice on you, forget and use them some more. But they never
good. That's kind of birdy.
Yeah, a little bit.
But then again, when you put a 12-string on
Yeah,
something,
it's kind of hard. It'll always be birdie.
Yeah, bird. Or it sounds like the Plimsolls. Whoever came first.
Yeah, right.
Awesome, man. That
like
sounded
the
great.
eggs or the
Okay.
birds.
Yeah.
Hey, no one knows who came first.
Hey, is that mic in front of your mouth?
Yes, now it is.
How does Mike feel about that?
He's kind of scared.
I'll have you guys know that while you guys were doing that song, I took 3 pictures and put them on the Facebook
Oh,
post.
Lord.
And Paul Boyer, before the song was over, said he liked it.
Oh, good.
Killer.
Wow. So at
Thanks
least
for
Paul
liking
is
it.
watching this thing. That's kind of cool.
And if Charles
Paul.
Boyer would like watch, we could, No, anyway. Sorry.
I think he is watching from wherever he is right
Yeah.
now.
Well, normally we do our song of the week, Jeff. And what were we going to do for that? Do we have anyone bring a song? Did any of you guys bring a song? Did you tell those guys to bring a song? Do they even know
Well,
what
I
we do?
did say
Oh,
think
yeah.
of a favorite record, which, Gene immediately said what I always do, that it's impossible to pick that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has to be song of the
Yeah.
week, not song of your life.
So, that's a soap opera, isn't it?
So you should have made 52 songs and picked number 13.
Now you're talking.
To be
Yeah.
on the Ouija.
Yeah.
So, which one of these guys did you choose to choose the song of the week?
Have at it. All three.
All right, you guys got 30 seconds to decide what the song of the week is.
Well, do you have it? I mean,
No, I want you to give me a song that the people might want to hear that will influence you guys. If you
Where to
could, if you could
begin?
boil
Wow.
it down to something. Song of the week.
For no reason at all, right? No reference.
No
Okay.
reason. You know.
Let's see. There's Russell Scott. You Drive Me Wild. Let's see. What other songs are out there that were big hits? All right.
Stuff that kind of
don't
influenced
have
you,
to
you know?
be.
That's a big hit. Heard that one a lot in the Doll Hut.
Yeah? It's a hit with me.
Okay, let's do that. Your favorite Doll Hut song.
wow.
Drive Me Wild by Russell Scott.
You Drive Me Wild by Russell Scott. Was that his 85 hit?
No, that was Gonna Rock and Roll.
Were you moonwalking to that?
Yeah, back in 1985, the only hit we had was Gonna Rock and Roll by the Rockin' Renegades.
No, we had that 45. I remember that 45. I don't know what I had that thing too. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you probably still do somewhere.
Big scratch in it.
But if we had a copy of it, we'd play it. Do we have a copy of that anywhere?
No, I think it's up on YouTube, but
Oh, really?
yeah, some English guy had it. He called it 80s retro rockabilly. I was like, oh, wow.
As the years go by,
I'm
there's
retro.
one more word that goes before what it is,
Yeah.
Yeah, we started out as rockabilly, then it was now it's roots. I
Well,
guess.
Americana now
Well,
gets
actually, I think he
Roots.
said neo rockabilly, which was kind of the term back then.
Okay, we're up to 4 now.
Yeah.
If you get a paragraph ahead of that thing, and you really
really
been in the
obscure.
game a while. Yeah.
Well, it is true. Like you see young guys, and they like social distortion, and they're all, yeah, man, I like rockabilly, but social D is not rockabilly at all. So I don't know.
No, he just took the style because, we know what punks look like.
Yeah,
They were getting bored.
yeah, I guess so. Anyway, so let's do song of the week, and here's what I'm going to do. Since you guys didn't bring any records, you're unprepared. Your own show, Jeff, and these guys are unprepared, and I'm not mad about it.
Sheepers.
But what we're going to do is we're going to do Russell Scott. What was the name of the song?
You Drive Me Wild.
You Drive Me Wild. I'm going to find that, and we're going to plug it into the show so people can hear it.
Excellent.
All right.
But before we
Sorry,
do
Russell.
that, we have to do the bumper for Song of the Week.
Okay.
Please do it.
For this, we're going to do we'll just all 3 play that together.
Okay. Do you want that riff at the end?
Yeah.
Start with
Okay.
your riff.
Well,
Yeah, that'll work.
Which?
You mean the
one you just
bang?
played.
Okay. Ready? 1.
Song of the week. There you go.
That was good, man. That had rhythm to it when you came out of it.
Every time we play that, I'm going to be expecting that.
So Song of the Week this week is Russell Scott and the Red Hots, You Drive Me Wild. Or the Rockin' Renegades, You Drive Me Wild.
No, that was the Rockin' Renegades was about 8 years before this.
Okay. You Drive Me Wild.
Right, correct.
Russell
right.
Scott and the
Russell
Red
Scott
Hots.
and his Red Hots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Killer.
what was cool? Like going back to the Doll Hut days, I was there the day that you guys did Sweet Caroline for the first time.
And Chris Gaffney was there, right? Because he requested it every time he saw us play from then on.
But I remember because when Archie was playing guitar and you started playing it, and like halfway through the song he realized that like he figured out how to play that just right, and like the look on his face was, we got it,
we got the lick.
because your vocals actually, it was full on Neil Diamond for some reason. It was like right in your tone, you know.
Well, we were good and drunk back then.
At the Doll Hut?
Off Pabst Blue
4 in the
Ribbon?
morning.
Newcastle Nut Brown Ale.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me too.
All right, guys. So let's see what else have we got going on with you guys. What else is up for Jeff West and the Witwoods? You guys are always playing around.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be at the Beatnik Bandito.
We're practically
This
the house
Wednesday.
band this month.
This month. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, we were just there, and
Great
we're
little
there-
record shop. If you like records,
Downtown
if you
Santa
remember
Ana.
what they are.
It's a great place.
Something different every night going on there.
Yeah, down in Santa Ana.
And Dave is really getting a great music scene going on down there, and getting the local places to try to support live music and street fair kind of things. And so big shout out to David.
Yeah, Dave.
Someone's trying to keep this music scene going, and
Yeah.
and it's all cool stuff too. He's a hardworking guy.
Yeah. So as far as you guys, what's the next plan for like music on this thing? Aren't you guys working on another album or
Oh,
something?
yeah, we got all the songs for him.
I know you got-
We need some money to go in and do it.
Are you asking for a donor or something?
No, we're
or?
asking people to buy the one that's already out there. It's a good value too.
That's right.
Yeah, well, it's
Nobody
like,
CD
makes
Baby,
double records.
Amazon.
There's 21 songs on there.
so it's $20 for a CD.
Yeah, so see, you're getting a whole song for free.
And it's a good one, boy.
Thank you,
What
Ross.
song makes the difference? No, I liked it. It's pretty melodic, you know, and it's kind of stuff that you kind of have to
Right.
listen to. Like it's got little treats in it. Like each song has a real story to it. So I like that about it. It isn't just like straight ahead, you know. I don't know what you call it. Punk music.
Moon, June, Spoon.
Yeah,
I try to spend a little time on the words.
yeah, that's cool. Well, hook us up with one more song,
All
Jeff,
right.
if you don't mind.
Well, this is kind of our theme song. It's called the Witwood Wobble, and it should be a dance craze, but it hasn't quite caught on yet. It's anyway.
One hot sec.
It's a very nice dance, though.
It's kind of a dance.
It's kind of a dance.
I can't think of anything that I'd rather do than do the Witwood Wobble with you. All you girls and guys, anyone in the size, come on, check it and see. Set yourself free, it's the right thing to do. You'll be doing it too. Come on and Witwood Wobble with me. Just get out of your cloud and turn it apart. It's a kind of a dance, a really good dance. It's a new thing they're calling the Witwood Wobble. Give the Witwood Wobble a chance. I can't think of anything that I'd rather do than do the Witwood Wobble with you. So nothing has booked, everybody's a jerk. Get it and how it should be. I know I get it, I see. You fought the good fight, so just sit and tight. You need some Witwood Wobble to make it alright. All the treble and bass right up in your face. Sometimes it's just what you need, the only way to be free. Sometimes there's nothing to say, you gotta find a new way. A little Witwood Wobble will make it okay. I can't think of anything that I'd rather do than do the Witwood Wobble with you. You can't say that this is Chubby doing the twist. The beat is mashed potatoes too. It's its own thing, going off the stones above knowing. Well, Bill Spector doing the screw. If you've taken chances with some of the dances, then we'll write for you. You tried a few. If there's holes in some places and unfriendly faces, the Witwood Wobble is waiting for you. I can't think of anything that I'd rather do than do the Witwood Wobble with you. Sometimes there's nothing to say, you gotta find a new way. A little Witwood Wobble will make it okay.
Do you like dancing?
Yeah, no, I was dancing.
I was
It
gonna
cool.
ask you.
Me? After all, finally after 13 shows, you finally asked me to dance.
I thought you'd never ask.
I've been waiting.
That's what happened with the Goffin there. I was like,
Oh, okay, awesome, man. Well, that was pretty good. Well, that's just about it. Hey, is there anything else on this Wetwood Ramble show? Now you got me all mixed up. The Witwood Ramble,
the Witwood Ramble.
West Coast Ramble with the Witwood, Jeff and West of the Witwoods.
That's
Tongue twister.
a live LP title there.
No, is there anything you guys got to say before we leave this show? Because I know what's going to happen is like you'll get in the car and go, man, I should have said something about this.
Sometimes there's nothing to say. You just got to
find a new way.
The Witwood Wobble will make it okay.
Support live music.
So what,
We'll
okay,
always say that.
what'd you say, Gene? What's
Support
your point?
live music.
Support. Okay, Gene
Promote
says
live
support
music.
live music. What do you got to say, Tony?
This is all Jeff.
Yeah.
All these songs that he comes up with, this is just a big chunk of them. So
Jeff West Anthology.
It's great getting to play with them.
Well, thank you, Tony.
Yeah, this is like 1/10 of them.
Yeah.
1/10
As a
of the
machine.
songs. Well, it's a good way that you can actually exgorge yourself of these songs.
It's my couch. It's
Yeah.
my analyst couch. That's how I get it out. So I
Yeah.
don't axe murder kids like I said before.
That's great, Jeff.
Well, see, but it
And that's not just Christmas talking either.
wouldn't be the kids; it would be the texting drivers. And
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got a
there's
song for that.
Where I address that stuff on the LP. Things
about
that
texting and
irk me.
driving?
Well, not so. I never date anything that bad. I never throw a line that's likely to be
Yeah.
like in 2
So
years.
basically,
gonna-
you've got social issues that you're trying to tackle, like texting drivers and things like that.
well,
He's
are the
saving
things that
annoying
happen.
people, you know.
Or people with
This is couch
opinions.
right
he's in it to
Yeah.
save lives because he's a kind, gentle soul.
So that's what all these songs are about. It's people helping people.
Some of them. Yeah.
Or it might be like the old guy on this porch, like yelling at kids. Is that what
There's
the song?
there's a fair amount of that in there too. Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's going on. Definitely. I've reached that plateau.
But we've seen what happens if they don't get off your lawn.
yeah,
At some point, there's going to be a gunshot.
I feed him to the coyotes.
All right. Oh, great. You can't just turn on the sprinklers on them like normal people do.
Who's got sprinklers? Huh?
Or write a song.
We're in a drought.
It's a lead sprinkler.
All right.
See, we're a fun band.
That's right.
Yeah. Why not? All right. Well, cool. You got anything else to say?
Thank you,
Thanks,
Witwoods.
and thanks, Tom.
Hey,
I'm glad to have all of you.
If for the 13th show, not too much went wrong. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
That's it.
Come in,
Oh no, it's the cops.
Margaret. I'm home. Okay.
All right, guys. So that's West Coast Ramble, episode 13 with Jeff West and the Witwoods. Jeff, you did a pretty good job co-hosting and singing at the same
I
time.
know my mind's just.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, Tom.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. I actually
Oh,
got
Tom, one more thing.
What?
What's your favorite color?
like.